Welcome to Round Roanoke, your source for what's happening in the Valley. I'm your host, Margaret-Hunter Wade. More than 100 professional cyclists from all over the U.S. will take to the streets of downtown Roanoke, racing in a tight pack at top speeds. This is a high-energy, fast-paced, spectator-friendly event you won't want to miss. Here to tell us more about the race are Pete Eshelman and Corey Davis. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us.
Good to see you guys. All right. So that plugged it.
Yep.
What is this really about? It's called a criterium.
It is.
What are the details?
It's criterium. The easiest way I describe it when I'm talking with people is you got to think NASCAR but on bicycles. So you have a pack of 100 plus cyclists that are doing lap after lap after lap through the downtown streets of Roanoke. And so it's just extremely spectator friendly and driven. And you know, basically every 2 minutes,
yeah,
you know, the pack of cyclists are going to be coming by you.
Wow. So they're making laps through downtown in 2 minutes. So
yes,
tight turns, and this is a lot of fun things to watch. So Corey, you are going to be racing, correct?
Yes,
and how do we determine who wins this? Because obviously that's going to be the most exciting part at the end of the race.
All right, so the race is approximately 90 minutes.
Okay, wow.
It'll go 45 minutes, and then it'll switch over to laps. You know, probably start a countdown from 30 to go. Okay. And the first one to cross the line wins.
All right. And there's a big prize to this, if I'm not mistaken. So what do we got on the line?
There's a $15,000 prize purse split across the categories, so that'll definitely bring the top racers in the country. What
else pulls folks out for a race like this? I mean, here we are in Roanoke. We've not seen anything like this before.
It's a great venue. You know, there's a lot of other activities going on, so that'll definitely help.
Yep. And you all like having people right there on the streets cheering for you, I'm sure. So the more people we can get out there.
Going. I mean, that's the goal, is to really bring the energy up. So we'll be handing out cowbells to all the spectators and ringing them as these riders are riding by. And like I said, it is NASCAR. I mean, there's bumping, there's wrecks. You know, from a spectator standpoint, it's really exhilarating to watch.
Very good. And the more cheering you all have, probably the harder it pushes you all to go. So it's a win-win for everybody. Let's see, Pete, the course. So we know it's in downtown Roanoke. Sure. 2 minutes to make a loop through it can't be but so big.
So it's a 3/4 mile course.
All right.
And it's centered around the Texas Tavern, Martin's, Blue 5 area.
Okay.
So it starts on Church Street, it goes up and makes a left on 3rd, then comes down Luck by Martin's, then up that steep little hill onto Franklin, and then out to Jefferson, and then back down to Church.
Okay.
So again, it's about 3/4 of a mile, and again, they're doing lap after lap. And it's not just one race. There's actually a Masters category, which is age 35 plus.
I know, I couldn't believe it.
I know, the 35 plus, right? Yeah. And they race for about 45 minutes. Then there's a women's professional category, and they race for about 60, and then the men race for 90.
Okay. And for spectators along the way, can they be anywhere, or are they all going to kind of gather together in a particular place?
Sure. There's all kinds of different viewing areas. Again, we'll have up near Blue 5, we'll have a viewing area. Martin's is actually going to have a concert and everything going on as part of that in their back parking lot. The 16 West area is going to have a viewing area. And there's going to be fences all along the course, so people can line up and watch wherever they want. But the idea is, there's an MC that will be near the start line in front of Texas Tavern that will be educating educating the spectators on what's going on and telling you about the riders and what they're doing, what's going through their head as they race around.
Okay, very good. So why a race like this in Roanoke? I mean, it sounds really cool, but what does this do for
I got two answers for that. One is my own personal. This is, I've been to a couple criteriums, and they are hands down the most spectator-friendly sport that I've ever been a part of. I mean, I just sit there and watch it. So even if you don't like bike riding, it is just awesome to come watch. I mean, the energy is going to be palpable. It's going to be just an incredible experience. You know, the larger answer of why this is tied into our economic development and our tourism strategy. You know, we live in this beautiful area with cycling opportunities, you know, from mountain biking to road cycling. It's one of our community strengths. And so an event like this is a way to show off, you know, all of our natural assets, but in a downtown setting. And it's a way to show off as well as a vibrancy of our community.
Yep.
You know, you can go around the country and you can look at, you know, what you call like really cool, vibrant communities, and they're going to have a criterium like this of some sorts.
Okay.
So it has a tourism impact, it has an image building impact, and it has an economic impact as well.
And it's a lot of fun. And there's more than just bike racing.
There's more than just bike racing. Again, we want you to come watch it, but there's also stuff for people to get involved with. We're doing an adult big wheel race.
Nice.
So people will have an opportunity to do a relay race, get some friends together and ride adult big wheels. And then we're also going to do a beer mile challenge run, which is Not for everybody. I think you might be up for it.
I don't know. Corey's laughing.
And it's basically, this is a national thing that's kind of unfolding now, but you drink a beer and you run a mile and it's a race. So we're having fun things like that. And then on top of that is the music aspect.
Right.
May is Bike Month, and so Ride Solutions has what's called the Night Riders Ball. And so at Martin's, which the course goes around Martin, so in the center of the course is going to be a stage with DJs and bands playing all till 1 a.m.
Excellent.
Yep.
This sounds like so much fun. Thanks for bringing it here.
Yep.
Thanks for taking part in it. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
We'll be rooting you on. And thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. You can find out more about Virginia's Blue Ridge Downtown Twilight Criterium and other events happening in the Roanoke Valley on the community calendar coming up at the break. I'm Margaret-Hunter Wade, and you're watching Round Roanoke on Cox 9. Thanks for tuning in.